Shavua Tov, Gute Woch. I want to tell story number 102 of the Shivchei Baal Shem Tov, the oldest source of Baal Shem Tov stories. Tonight, I also want to give a version of the story found in the Keser Shem Tov, another of the old stories or another of the other sources of Baal Shem Tov teachings, and dedicate tonight's story to the Refuah Shleima of Sholom Matisiyahu ben Toivel. Story number 102, the title of the story is Ma'ase Be'isha Choila Shemagina al Ha'ir. Story of a ill woman, a sick woman who protected the city. Says the author of the Shivchei Baal Shem Tov, Rav Dover of Linitz, I heard from my friends and from Rav Nachum of Chernobyl. So this is his source for the story. Once the Baal Shem Tov was staying over at the Kehila Kedosha, the holy community of Chmielnik, and there was a Baal Magia, that is a checker, somebody who goes through a Sefer Torah, or Tefilling, or mezuzos, or whatever is written by the Sofrim, to make sure that is written properly without mistakes and that it has not suffered any damage over time. Like a proofreader, right? A checker. So this Baal Magia, this Torah checker, comes to the Baal Shem Tov because his wife was very sick. The place where the Baal Shem Tov was lodging was the house of the Rav, the Av Beis Din of the city, and he was the son-in-law of the Parnes HaChodesh. I think I've explained before that throughout the year, one person in a community is given 1 month, a rich person, 1 month that he will take care of the needs of the synagogue, the needs of the community, the charities. He's called the Parnes HaChodesh. So the Parnes HaChodesh of that month, his son-in-law is the Rav of the Beis Din of the community. That's where the Baal Shem Tov is staying. And this Baal Magia, this Torah checker, came to the Baal Shem Tov in that place to ask him to prepare a refuah, either a medicine or to write some Kabbalistic formula to heal his wife, because she was very sick, and the Baal Shem Tov refused to do so. Even more so, the Baal Shem Tov got angry at him and told him some things that were not good. And this made it very difficult for the Rav, the Av Beis Din, the owner of the house. He felt uncomfortable. So by night, when all the people had left, the Rav asked the Baal Shem Tov why did he not want to heal the wife of the Baal Magia, of this corrector, checker of Torah scrolls. The Baal Shem Tov said, well, she is a tzadekes. She is a woman tzadek. She is a righteous, pious woman. And through her weakness, through that she's weak and suffering through this illness, she is protecting the city from the bandits, from the ruffians of this gang that are hiding in the woods. And when they disappear from the woods, she will recover her health. The Rav asked the Baal Shem Tov, why did he treat so angrily this man, this Baal Magia? And the Baal Shem Tov said, I saw that there was a sign in heaven, there was a roshem, there was an impression that there were dinim, there were celestial charges against this man. And through that I got angry, I was able to nullify this dinim, these charges against him. Basically, the story ends there, and we will not know much if we only read this version. There is another version of the story in the Keser Shem Tov, which is a very good of the early compilations of stories of the teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. And those who want to look at it is in Siman Beis, in the second part, and rather in Chelek Beis, in Siman Shin Nun Tes, 359. The story goes like this. There was a man who was a tzaddik, in the story, this version of the story, is not the wife, it's the man. And he was sick for a long time. And the Baal Shem Tov passed through there, through the man's community, and the man asked gave the Baal Shem Tov, sent to the Baal Shem Tov a pidyon nefesh, which is a note asking for salvation, for healing, and a tzedakah included. The Baal Shem Tov would accept and would ask for him to get better. And this man gave it to a Talmid, to a disciple of the Baal Shem Tov, to give it over to the Baal Shem Tov, asking rachamim, asking for heavenly mercy upon his soul, that he should heal from his illness. And it would not be well seen if a man of such righteousness gives a pidyon to the Baal Shem Tov with a payment, and it doesn't work, if the Baal Shem Tov doesn't make it work. The Baal Shem Tov said he will continue to be sick, and even more so, he will be laying on his deathbed. The Talmid begged the Baal Shem Tov. So the Baal Shem Tov said to him, I'm going to tell you. There in the woods, there is a gang of evil men, coward men, who want to kill some people. I was very touched by this. Kill some people, the Idim Shel Israel, literally in the cities of Israel, meaning in the cities where there live Jews. Although, and this is my personal addition, could be read, the cities of the land of Israel. But that's my personal addition. The Baal Shem Tov is talking about the cities where Jews live, surely in the nearby area, right? So the Baal Shem Tov says, this man, through his surim, so his suffering, he is defending from them. He's protecting the cities where Jews live from these people. But they already have sent men of war, meaning the king has already sent his army to take care of them, and you will look for these rotzchim, for these murderers, and in 3 days, when they are brought through the city in chains, they will be paraded, chained up in iron chains. The man will be as healthy as he was before. And indeed, as soon as this time passed, the royal guards paraded the already apprehended bandits, chained through the city, and the people came out to see them. And among them stood up that tzaddik that was sick, who was asking the Baal Shem Tov for a refuah. So in this version of the story, we see the end, that he did get healed. In this version of the story, is he and not the wife. I don't know which version is the right one. I don't pass a judgment. But it does touch us, at least I think, it does touch us about current situations. Continuing our prayers for the young men and young women in service in the army in Israel. May they complete the mission, may they be protected, may we all be saved, may we all be blessed with plenty and with peace, and everything should be for good in a revealed manner. Once again, Refuah Shalema for Shalom Matisiao Ben Toiva, who is, as last I heard, in a very difficult condition. May he be healed completely. I am translating all the stories of the Baal Shem Tov, telling them over in this channel, and translating them from Hebrew to Spanish, with the intention, B'ezrat Hashem, to edit and publish the book in Spanish translation. I appreciate all donations for this and just for telling the stories and keeping the channel going. A link in the description. Blessings, Shavua Tov, a good Tavoch.